Come sit down with me so you can say hi. Say hi. Hi. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you that are new, welcome to my channel. My name's Danielle. This is Isabella. This is gonna be the first video of my pregnancy vlog. Yay! Say yay! 17 weeks already. Well, 17 weeks and 6 days. Every Tuesday is when I'm a new week. So tomorrow I'll be 18 weeks. I'm gonna be talking about my 17-week pregnancy, like all of my symptoms, what I've been feeling, how this pregnancy has been going so far, how much it's different from my other two pregnancies. I really enjoy watching pregnancy vlogs while being pregnant, so I thought, why not start my own pregnancy journey to, you know, just make videos that I can look back on and just remember things or whatever. So welcome to our journey, our pregnancy journey. I have 2 kids already. I have a son and a little girl, and this is my 3rd pregnancy. My son is 7, my daughter is 1. I'm gonna start off with that me and my boyfriend know the gender of the baby already. We took the NIPT blood test and they told us the gender, but we're going to keep the gender a secret. We're not sure if we're gonna keep it a secret from like friends and like social media and stuff until the baby's here, or until like the baby shower, which will probably be like the end of July. We haven't decided on that yet, but we will figure it out. A few of the symptoms that I've been feeling is I've been losing my breath a lot, and that's pretty normal for me. I've had that with when I was pregnant with my daughter. I've had it when I was pregnant with my son. So that's like nothing new, like symptom wise for me. I'm pretty used to it. It's really hard to get comfortable for me right now at night. I already have to sleep with like a pillow in between my legs, and I'm only 17 weeks, about to be 18 weeks, but with my daughter, I didn't have to start doing that until I was like already like 34 weeks. So this is like, it's been pretty uncomfortable, like sleeping wise, like at night, you know. I've been having a lot of pains and pressure. That pretty much goes with not being able to breathe, I guess, because whenever I feel those pains and pressures, it's usually like in my lower stomach. I feel like pain, and like it's like really bad pressure, and it's like I can't walk. And I've only ever had that I've only ever had that with my daughter, and that was not until like my 38 week of pregnancy with her. And that's when I just could not walk at all. Like she was so low, and I felt so much pressure and pain down there that I couldn't walk. Another symptom is my boobs. Oh my God. They are so sensitive, like so sore and just so sensitive all the time. With my daughter, they were, of course they were sensitive, and my son too, they were sensitive, but they weren't this bad. It hurts so much, and I feel like it's too early for them to be feeling this sore, but it's just a perk of pregnancy. I've had a couple of cravings, mostly in the beginning. My cravings vary. I feel like it's, they change like every month or so, but in the beginning, all I craved, before we found out actually, all I craved was like hot Cheetos and like lemon and chamoy and like all of that like sour stuff. Like I just couldn't get enough of it. And then my craving switched to salads. Like all I wanted to eat was salad. Like Gary would be like, oh, what do you want for dinner? I was like, oh, salad. He's like, oh, I don't want that. Now it's more of I still crave salad, but it's more of like a soup, salad, sandwich type of kick. Like if I'm gonna eat a salad, I have to have like a soup with it. Or if I'm going to eat a soup like by itself, I have to have like a sandwich with it or something. I have been feeling really faint like. I've never passed out with my daughter, and I've never passed out with my son, or even had like the symptoms of passing out or like fainting or anything like that. I've tried everything that I could to prevent it. I stay hydrated. I take my prenatals. I eat often to make sure that I don't feel like I'm not working on an empty stomach. It usually happens like when I'm at work. I feel like maybe it's because I'm doing too much, maybe, or I'm just like bending over a lot, or I'm constantly like squatting and getting back up, or just things like that. That may be the reason why. But I also feel it when I'm at home. Like I've had a few times where I felt like I wanted to pass out at home, but I of course I just stopped what I was doing. I sat on the couch and I took a breath or whatever, and I relaxed, and it went away. But I've never had that before with any of my other pregnancies, so that's a pretty new symptom with this pregnancy. I know I'm pretty late in like filming my pregnancy vlog, so I'm gonna go ahead and talk about what I felt, what I could remember of like my symptoms and stuff like that from that's my daughter, from the previous weeks, from before I turned 17 weeks. The only bad pregnancy symptoms that I've had so far lately are just headaches and stuff like that. I haven't really had morning sickness or anything. I'm gonna talk to y'all about like how I found out we were pregnant. Gary actually found out before. Well, he didn't find out. He just assumed. He like knew. He had like a gut feeling. I get really strong cravings when I'm going to start my monthly, so that's what I thought it was. And like I mentioned before, it was mostly just like hot Cheetos and like chamoy and lemon and stuff like that. So that wasn't like I felt like it was just a period craving. And one night, I actually made Gary go and buy me like all the stuff that I was craving that night, because I was like craving it really bad. Like I had to have it. And that night, they fell asleep. Everybody fell asleep, and I stayed up and I watched TV because that's like my me time. I stayed up and I was watching TV, and I was eating all my snacks, the cravings that I had. And out of nowhere, like my stomach just started hurting so bad, and I was like, okay, I have to stop eating this. I have to stop and just go get some water or something. So I drank some water, I went to go lay down, and I was like, okay, it's gonna go away. I'm putting her to sleep right now, that's why. So if you see me rocking, that's what it is. I had like a really strong urge that I needed to throw up. So I laid down and I tried to like avoid it, because I hate throwing up. I don't think anybody likes throwing up, but I can't stand it. And I laid there and I was like, no, I have to. So I got up and I barely made it to the toilet, and I just threw everything up that I was eating. And I was like, and the first thought that crossed my mind was, oh my God, like how many days late am I? Like, could I be pregnant? And I pulled up my phone and I was sitting there like cleaning myself off, and I pulled up my phone and looked at my period app, and it said that I was like 5 days late or something like that. And I was like, okay, I've been late before. We didn't think anything of it. We were always just like, because the longest I've been late was like 10 days. So we were just like, okay, whatever. Like, I can't be pregnant. It's probably I'm just late. And so that was the only time that I really got sick, and I threw up like this whole pregnancy, I want to say. After that, he kind of just like, he was just like really pushing me towards getting a pregnancy test and taking one. I was the one that was completely in denial, and I was like, there's no way that I can be pregnant. Like, I am not pregnant. There's no way. And then we were at Walmart one day, and he was just like, oh, let's go get a pregnancy test. And I was like, okay, whatever. We got one, and like I got home and I was gonna start making dinner and relax with them on the couch, and he was just like, go take the test, go take it. And I was like, okay, like whatever. I didn't think anything of it because I felt like I wasn't pregnant. And so I took the test. I was doing my business. I placed it on the counter. I didn't think anything of it. And I glanced at it, and like I saw the 2 lines, but I just didn't Like, I didn't react, and I was just like, oh yeah, okay, washing my hands, and I looked, and I was like, oh, and then I was like, oh my god. And I turned and I looked again, and I was like, oh my god. And like, out of nowhere, I just completely broke down, and I just started crying my eyes out, like as if like somebody passed away or something. Like, I was crying my eyes out. And then I went to go tell him, and he was like, it's okay, and this and that or whatever. And well, that's pretty much how we found out I was pregnant. Okay guys, that's pretty much everything, like all the information I can give. I'll be trying my hardest to put out a new pregnancy vlog every week. So my next one I'll probably put out next Tuesday, and it'll go over like my 18th week and stuff like that. I will still be doing beauty videos. I just have to find like a schedule with work and like taking care of the kids and stuff like that, and then filming like one of these every week, to like try to have like find time to put one of those up. I did a poll on social media for like my friends and stuff. I asked them what they thought the baby was, like the gender. I think it would be fun to do a little game on YouTube with my YouTube subscribers and followers and things like that, based off of like my symptoms and my cravings and things like that. Comment down below what team you are, team boy or team girl, and then I guess you'll find out whether we post it in the end of July or when the baby's here, whether you were right or wrong. I think that'll be fun. I'm gonna do like a belly shot of like my bump, I guess. So this is what it's looking like at 17 weeks. She loves giving the baby kisses. Yeah, this is what the baby looks like at 17 weeks. It's kind of poking out. That was it for this video. If you enjoyed my first pregnancy video, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. If you're not already, please subscribe to my channel. Like I said, I'll be putting new videos up every week. Well, pregnancy videos will be every week. Beauty videos, I have to try to find a day, like how often I can put those up, but I will be putting them up. And that's it. Bye. Thank you for watching.